crap, man. Oh, no, I wanted him to land it so bad. No. Oh my god, I did not see that. Dude, Kakashi took blood from him with it. Oh my god. Hey everyone, today we're going to be getting back into some Shippuden episodes 85 and 86, picking back up with this fight with these two bitch boys, Akatsuki boys, Kakuzu and Hidan. Honestly, they're not bitch boys. I like them both a lot. Bethany and I were talking about, and for anyone who's new, Bethany's my girlfriend. I talk about her a lot on this channel. You know, we were talking about how, you know, comparing Hidan and Kakuzu to Deidara and Sasori. And, you know, I think for me, I definitely like Hidan and Kakuzu better in general. Like, I think they're a little bit cooler. Their dynamics a little bit more intertwined, it seems. Bethany for sure likes these two better. She's not a fan of Deidara. She likes Sasori. But I don't know. There's something about this duo that is next level. Like, they work a little bit more together than we saw Sasori and Deidara, at least. And I don't know, this fight to the scale of it with like more of our characters we know, like Shikamaru and Kakashi and Choji and Ino. Of course, we saw Asuma in the mix before. You know, it's just fun to watch, man. Let's go and recap the character names from last time. We gave MVP to Kakuzu around his abilities and just seeing a little bit more of them fleshed out. He's got a lot of chakra nature techniques. Very, very cool. Best moment, we gave that to Shikamaru, just when he does get them with the Shadow Possession Shuriken Jutsu, and he jumps down all confident and focused. I just love like how much he's taking on in this fight. And then for the funniest moment, we gave that to Kakuzu when he roasts Hidan, when Hidan's giving Deidara a hard time for losing his arms and having Kakuzu having to slow him back, and Kakuzu's like, well, at least it wasn't his head. And then we skipped over the Sakura last time. But yeah, looks like we're probably just going to be getting back into the mix on this fight. So let's go ahead and get into this. If y'all enjoy these reactions, drop a like, comment, all that good stuff. I appreciate any support you can give me. And check out the Patreon if you are interested in full uncapped reactions, about 4 weeks ahead there. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. Dude, animation's going hard. Dude, it's like an atomic bomb. Yo, this animation's crisp. Dude, I'm so scared for Hidan to land any blows right now. I feel like I have like some I don't want to call it trauma, that's a little dramatic, but from him killing Asuma, I'm like so nervous for our characters we're so close to. This is so dope. Damn. Dude, Kakashi with like his outfit burnt off looks pretty dope, I'm not gonna lie. So he kind of felt it in his... Maybe he split his heart into multiple things? Yeah. Interesting. Damn, dude, both of these guys are so resilient. Like, you know, Kakuzu is not immortal, but like he might as well be. It's like he has got like Horcruxes from Harry Potter. Oh, okay.
お前らの心臓で
他者の心臓を経絡圏に宿っているチャクラ性質ごと取り込んだのか。道理でいくつもの性質変。
Okay, yeah.
ところでよ、この葉って死んだら土葬？土葬だったらめんどくせえんだよ。彫金首掘り起こして監禁するぞとか各自言い出しそうだし。
Don't you dare touch this fucking body.
ヒゲロちょいとは楽しませてくれるかもって。
Dude.
Yeah.
Alright, I told y'all he was gonna earn the Sacco this time. Fuck you, Hidan. Piece of shit.
黙ってら！お前ら敵討ちのつもりだろうが、そんな程度じゃ無理無理。
無理無理。
あいつの教え子ってとこか？あんなカスに教わってたんじゃたかが知れてるかね。
Guys, I'm about to crash out. I'm about to crash out.
バカらしい。
Dude, yeah, I'm Choji right now, dude.
そやろのどこがいいんだ？デブ。
Fatty and oh no. Ooh, Shikamaru stopped him. Dude, Kakashi's so dope.
バカ野郎、あんな見え見えの挑発に乗ってどうする？ごめん。
No. Oh no. Mind control? Oh shit. Holy crap, dude. This is insane right now. Jeez, man. The Akatsuki's abilities are no joke. Oh my guys, this is blowing my mind right now. I'm getting goosebumps. Yeah, it's not good, man. Shikamaru, either you gonna help out here? Damn, dude. Man, they're like no match for him. I was hoping that Choji and Ino would have like leveled up a bit. Yeah, they literally feel like small fries. Oh crap, man. Okay. Dude, they have made such a interesting dynamic with Hidan's character. Ooh, smart, man. Damn, this is so hype, man. Is this a new theme song? Or theme, just soundtrack? OST, is that what they call it? Dude, he's doing like most of the work.
どう戦う？
引き離しましょう。あいつら二人を、そして個別に攻めるのが得策っすね。
奴らの連携攻撃を封じた上であと4回殺せば倒せる方を先に集中攻撃だとするとあのヒダンってやつを足止めする役が必要ってわけか。
私がやる。
Yeah, she's good for that.
チャクラ温存してるし、シンプルな戦闘じゃ役に立てないから、新天神の術で。
ダメだ。新天神はそもそも俺の影真似で相手の動きを止めてから使う連携術だぞ。外したら数分間は自分の体に戻れない。
Damn, that's real risky. Yeah, I didn't even know that.
俺がやる。影真似で縛ってから引き離す。だがどうやって縛るかだな。どちらにしろ陽動はいるぞ。ならその役は僕が。俺もダメだ。奴の攻撃を少しでも受け血を取られたら終わりなんだぞ。
It needs someone real shifty.
力近づいて攻撃すること自体ずれてる。長司、お前はカカシ先生と一緒にマスクのやつをやるためにチャクラを温存しとけ。あいつは俺一人で捕まえる。そして
Get revenge.
俺がやる。
That role?
分かった。シカマルに任せよ。
Okay, so they haven't used it yet. Of course, Kakuzu notices that shit, man. Man, I'm loving how confident Shikamaru is. Like he's just so much. He's so laser focused in this fight. I love it.
またそれか。そんなに俺の鎌と能力が怖いか。
お前の相手は俺だ。
Dude. When did they decide to put so much budget in this shit, man? This is insane. I love these the choreography of these fights. So cool. Ooh. Let's go. That looks familiar. Ooh. Ah, it's a clone. Interesting. Like a water clone. It's kind of like Zabuza. Ooh, you're lucky, Hidan. Dude, Shikamaru's, yeah, so cool, man. I love his ability, man. It's so dope. It has to be one of the coolest in the whole show with like how it's growing. Damn, Hidan's, he's moving though.
甘いぜ。ハゲにだけ注意すればこんな実なんざくだらん。何?
Oh, no, I wanted him to land it so bad.
こそこそだけじゃねえぜ。
So did he get him? With his shadow? Yes.
この野郎。行け、シカマル。
こっちは任せて。
頼んだわよ。
ああ。二人っきりで楽しい散歩と行こうぜ。
That ain't a walk, that's a run. Take a nice little jog.
おい、どこ行こうってんだ。俺を引き離す気か。
No shit, bruh.
てめえ。
誰もついていかなくていいのか。イダンを見くびりすぎだ。あのシカマルとかいう若造、高値の賞金首になっただろうに。
He's just thinking about that money.
だが、お前らの判断は正しかったな。俺は強い。お前たちと俺とでは戦闘経験に差がありすぎる。
That seems to be a theme with the Akatsuki.
一番最初に戦った木の葉の忍びを思い出す。
Who?
初代火影をな。
What? He goes that far back?
一体何歳なの？
Yeah.
本当の不死か。
いや、そんなものはこの世に存在しない。
Well, how's Hidan immortal?
己の心臓が寿命で尽きる前に込めた他者の心臓を奪いストックし
Yeah, I guess like he gets like more life force.
きながらえてきただけだ。
Weird, dude. Bruh.
逃がさねえってか。 この影技5分ぐらいが限界なんだろう。そして2人っきり。俺はこっちも好都合なんだよバカが。
Oh no. Shit. Dude, Kakuza's ability is nutty. He's so excited. I'm wondering if Shikamaru already like did some of that vial though. Like maybe that vial has blood in it and it'll like. Did they get any of his own like of Hidan's like blood from the last fight maybe? Like can you turn it against him in some way?
条件は整った。この時を待ってたぜ。死ね。
All right. We gotta go next, but I'm thinking that Shikamaru tricked him or something. Like that vial must be something either like poison or it's Hidan's own blood or something like that. So like maybe he'll like kill himself in that way, which would be nuts to do that. Like Uno reverse on his own immortality. Dude, I don't like the look of this. Oh, so it's gonna make them stronger together, dude. Holy crap, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, this is making me so nervous. Dude. Okay, thank god. I always be keeping on my toes with that, man. I guess Kakashi can probably use most of the change of chakra techniques because he can copy so much, right? Like, yeah. So strong, bro. Are you guys gonna do anything?
どうだ、やみつきになる痛みだろう。
Oh, don't do this to me, man.
頼んだぞ、シカマル。
くだらねえ。これじゃあ邪神様もがっかりだぜ。さて、カクズの方もさすがにもう終わってんだろ。
No. Oh my god, I did not see that. Dude, Kakashi took blood from him with it. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm mind blown, dude. That is amazing. Using it against him.
行くか。あ？
Dude, let's freaking go, man. Did he cut off his head again? Oh no, he didn't. Dude, that was so smart, man. I had part of it right, but not the whole thing. I didn't think they had gotten Kakuzu's, man. That's crazy. Oh, I thought the episode was over already. I was about to be so upset.
俺はただやられたふりをしていただけだ。
Dude, he must have had like one smooth motion to trick him with that.
あんたの相方の血だ。
まさか。
ああ、そのまさかだ。
Now, how much did that hurt him? Could that just take out one of his hearts?
じゃあ、カカシ先生、これ隙を見て使ってください。渡しておきます。シカマルには奴が血を利用する能力があると分かっていたからな。あらかじめ血液用カプセルを用意してたんだよ。
Yeah, man, he really used the abilities, like his opponent's abilities against them well here. So cool.
どういうことだ？
誰でもいいチャンスがあればカクズってやつの血を抜き取る。このカプセルの中にな。
バカな。いつそんな隙が。
俺の雷切りで穴を開けた時。
I like how Kakuzu knows like what's going on too. He's so perceptive. He can like pick up on all this.
一緒にお前の血をいただいたのさ。あいつは俺一人で捕まえる。そしてあの役は俺がやる。そしてそれを受け取った俺があんたをはめる役。
Dude, the soundtrack in these episodes have been great.
おい、どこ行くってんだ？カクズと俺を引き離す気か？
This is the smooth motion. Bro, that's crazy that he was able to do that. That's like actually, that takes so much like timing and talent. He had one try for that shit. Wow. Well done. That's a risky strategy, bro.
それがこっちの作戦だったのさ。
やろう。バカな。あの若造。
Information is definitely powerful in this universe, like knowing people's abilities.
お前らこそシカマルを見くびりすぎだ。
Yep.
妻が命と引き換えに残した情報をあいつが無駄にするわけがない。
Exactly.
のためらいもなく人の命を奪ってきたお前たちにはあいつの気持ちはわからないだろうな。
Now I don't expect him to actually be dead here, though. Ugh. Does he have in his heart?
短時間でここまで侵食してるなんて。シカマルがもう少し遅れていたら。ゆっくり血管を傷つけないようにすぐに医療忍術で手当てします。
手当ては後だ。
え？
来るぞ。
So these ones are still active.
バイカの術。
Dude, he's massive. He makes those things look tight. Holy crap, Choji. Let's go, dude.
Choji!
Oh, they're going back into his body so he can still use it. Too resilient, man. Be a good time to use mind control while he's still fucking... Yeah. And they're still always absorbing all of them, okay.
Oh 俺の心臓を一つも逆たぶりだぞ。それは
さほど利口でない俺にだってわかるぜ。一体何度目だった話だよ。 こう何度も同じ術にかかってりゃバカでもその特徴がわかるぜ。
なんだと。
実にさっきまでの力がないようだな。5分もいらなかった。動けるぜ。
Oh god. Yeah, this fight seems far from over yet.
縛るためにだんだん術の強さと効果の持続時間がお粗末になってきてるぜ。つまるところ、影術は
Yeah, it's gotta have some downside. It is an extremely strong power.
お前、そろそろチャクラも限界なんじゃないのか？おい
Here we go again.
皆さん、
来るぞ。はい。早い。くそ、動けない。
畑かかし、お前で失った心臓の補充をする気だったが気が変わった。心臓の補充など別にいつでもできるからな。
He just wants to massacre them. Damn,
Kuto!
dude. No? Oh! What? Squad up. Let's go, dude. I didn't get to see. I wanted to see more of like the Wind Rasengan though. Always shows up in fashion. Let's go, dude.
いいタイミングだ。
Oh, dude. Incredible episodes, man. That was so freaking hype. That had to be like, I mean, it's hard for me to say this. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. That might have been a better fight than Sasuke versus Naruto in classic Naruto. Oh my god, this is incredible. Like, so many hype moments just happened in those two episodes. So many, like, I mean, like, you know, I was expecting plot twists or, you know, the unexpected to happen, but even when I was expecting it to happen, it still blew my mind, and multiple times too. Well done, very well done. Amazing episodes. All right, y'all, dude. The Shippuden and Naruto as a whole is picking up, man. You know, I was talking with some patrons and just about how I feel about the show at this point, and like, you know, I've always have been invested and have really enjoyed Naruto as a show. I would say, like, I don't know if it's broken my top 5 of anime yet, and I think that makes sense. I'm not, you know, in the grand scheme, I'm not super far in it yet, but like this arc has definitely, and especially these past few episodes, has just felt like everything has picked up in intensity and pace and the balance of the fighting. I just feel so invested at this point. Like, I finished this reaction and I'm, you know, prepping for the review. I take notes every time afterwards, and all I wanted to do was keep watching. I was like, maybe I could just, you know, finish this arc tonight. We'll just group a bunch of episodes together, and I was like having to, like, you know, hold myself back from doing that. Yeah, guys, I'm really loving this. It's this journey feels like it's now really starting to just go ham. I would say you know, in these few episodes, and this fight in general, I love the balance of it. I think something that has been a really great thing about Naruto, but it's also been somewhat of a downside, is there's lots of strategy in the fights, and you know, a lot of internal dialogue and kind of misdirection between the shinobis in the fight, and that's a great thing because it adds a lot of like perspective and you know, kind of keeps you on your toes and understands the characters a lot. But at times it can kind of make the fights feel, I don't even want to say slow, but less natural, I guess. And in this fight, I felt like there was such a good balance between like just full on action with like Kakashi in the mix, and just, you know, doing a bunch of taijutsu and dodging a bunch of attacks. And same with like Shikamaru, you know, he was doing the same thing with Hidan and Kakuzu. Like just such a like well balanced fight. The soundtrack was going hard. Yeah, I can't speak enough of this. Like, I know this fight's not done yet, but at this point, like, I'm feeling like this might be my favorite fight of Naruto. Like, maybe even more than Sasuke versus Naruto in the end of classic Naruto. So, I don't know, y'all. Like, that's like how much I'm loving this. It's really cool. I don't have like a ton to talk about outside of just like, you know, loving the fight. I think the one thing I did want to talk about before we get into like the character ratings was Kakuzu. You know, we get a little bit more about his power and how he has, I guess he can have up to 5 hearts of different shinobi that he's killed. And he's lived for so long because that, like, he's even fought the first Hokage. Wow, what a little tidbit of lore right there. I wonder if we'll ever get a flashback to that fight, or you know, maybe some context around that period. It makes me super interested in like why he was fighting the first Hokage, like what beef he had with the Leaf Village at some time. Like, was this during the Great War, or was that before the first Hokage, or I guess after the first Hokage was like the Great Wars? I don't know. You know, the timelines are all kind of starting to intersect to a degree. I feel like the author is like setting up a lot of like things to connect in the future with flashbacks and all kinds of stuff. So I am, yeah, it's just like making my brain go crazy right now, as y'all can tell. And you all could probably tell in the reactions that I've just been so hype about all this. I'm so excited. But yeah, I like the explanation of how he has so many like chakra natures. You know, like he connects his chakra network to their heart so that he can, I guess, harness their chakra natures, which makes a lot of sense. You know, that's always been something in them explaining kind of the power system, is like a lot of chakra or jitsu techniques are kind of tied to people's bodies in a lot of way, you know, like Kekai Genkais and stuff like that. But it makes sense that like chakra nature is also kind of done in that way. And yeah, it seems like a lot of like the people with the coolest, maybe not the coolest, but the most like unique or you know, somewhat powerful abilities are able to kind of like harness other people's powers a lot of times. Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into the character ratings for MVP. I'm gonna give that to Shikamaru. I thought that, well, one, I just think he's had a huge level up. You know, it's not even just about the plot twist with him getting the blood, or him and Kakashi, and his strategy, right? The strategy to get the blood of Kakuzu to trick Hidan. You know, that part was incredible. I saw something like that coming, but not the whole picture, and it still just blew my mind, right? That's one part of him being MVP. But I love other aspects of his fighting here. Like he uses he summons that water, right? And he uses that against Kakuzu, like when his lightning mask is shooting down at him. You know, it hits the water, and that hits Kakuzu instead, and he saves. Is it Choji and Ino in that moment, right? So like he's once again being very like creative and flexible with his power. Like he doesn't have that, you know, raw strength, but he's using his like these abilities in such a strategic and like sound way, you know. Even just when he's trying to separate Hidan, you know, seeing his shadow jutsu in full form, where he's like chasing him with it, but then he's also, you know, picking up the you know, the blades from Asuma to try to throw it at him, and like, you know, he's even like doing like good fighting one-on-one. Like that's crazy for someone who doesn't have like that brute strength. He's handling business. He is. And I don't know, I just love just seeing him in action right now. Like seeing the shadow jutsu kind of being expanded in power and like just in full form here, being more dynamic. It's so cool. For the best moment, I mean, you got to give it to Naruto and the squad showing up, specifically him and Yamato using that combination of wind Rasengan and water style, the hurricane vortex, the combination to counteract the wind and fire chakra nature mass from Kakuzu, and a big explosion. Now I still want to see the wind Rasengan like just by itself. I want to see what that looks like. We saw like a little bit of the form. It looks like just a more condensed, or lighter, like you can see the wind in it kind of thing. But yeah, that was hype too. Just seeing, I wasn't expecting them to show up and to see, the Wind Rasengan off the bat. So that was cool, and seeing them kind of pair those together was great. For the funniest moment, I'm gonna skip over that. I don't think there was really any super funny moments in this. And then for the Sacco, y'all know this, I'm gonna give it to Hidan for talking some slander to Asuma, man, to get under Choji's skin. Just talking about him, digging up this body was, I hate that dude. And just talking mad trash, so rough. I mean, I gotta say it every time. I love and hate him. He's that's like I feel like that's always like a good sign of like a well-written villain, is like when you like hate him because he's a villain and he's doing bad things to your favorite, the good guys or your favorite characters a lot of times. But then like either his power or his like nature, like Hidan's like just really silly and sadistic too. Like he's just very engaging. So I'll give him the Sacco, but I still love him, guys. But yeah, y'all, let me know what y'all thought about this in the comments below. I imagine like when all y'all saw this for the first time, it must have been like such a hype moment for y'all too. Let me know if y'all would have had any different character names, or what you think about Shikamaru's power up here and everything. It's so dope, dude. All I can say is that I am super excited for the next episode, and I'm so invested. Appreciate y'all joining me and watching this with me, and I will catch you for the next episodes. Peace.